Iyc blames Fg for illegal refineries in Niger Delta. The IJAW Youth Council (Iyc) has blamed the federal government for the continuation of illegal refineries and bunkering activities in the Niger Delta region. According to Iyc, illegal refineries thrive because of the government's failure to fulfill its promise to set up modular refineries in the region. Chairman of Iyc Eastern Zone, Comrade Ibiware, who disclosed this to newsmen at the weekend in Port Harcourt, said illegal refineries, otherwise known as fire, would have ended if the federal government had set up modular refineries in the region as promised. He also blamed youth restiveness and other illegal activities in the region on massive unemployment. According to him, the federal government did not live up to its expectations in establishing modular refineries it promised the Niger Delta. If such promise was fulfilled, it would have gone a long way to settle the problems of illegal refineries and restiveness in this region, because youths would have been gainfully and legally employed, he said. The Iyc also blamed the multinational oil companies operating in the region for not doing enough as expected of them in the development of their host communities. Ibiware, however, called on the Niger Delta youth, particularly the IJAW youth, to be peaceful and not to take law into their hands, pointing out that time has come when every disagreement should be settled through dialogue. Counting on the gains of agitations in the region, Ibiware said that the establishment of the Niger Delta Development Commission and the local content office in Bayelsa State, among others, are visible gains that several years of agitations have brought into the region. According to him, some heroes of the region like Isaac Boro, who took up arms against the federal government for the injustice meted on the region, need to be celebrated. It would be recalled that Vice President Yemi Osibanjo, when he was the acting president, he promised that the federal government would build modular refineries and also give license for the establishment of modular refineries in the state. You see, that is what we are talking about. For federal government to would have promised and not fulfilling it, that is a problem. Now, if I may ask question at this point in time, what is the work of federal government? Because from what we have been hearing, every blames always goes to the federal government for not doing this or that. Now, how can you promise that I am going to do this or that at the end of the day and you did not do it? What kind of government is that? Now, what is even the function of the federal government? We don't know. Because we have not seen any new thing that the federal government has developed. Now, talking about the insecurity situation that is going on in the country, it is all because government fail to do their works, or total refusal to do their work and do the opposite side. You see, instead of them to do the right thing according to the constitution, they will not do it. Then they begin to do the opposite side. And now the situation has advanced beyond them. They don't know what to do. Now, as people everywhere are panicking, is the federal government also panicking? I don't know. Are they looking for solution to be able to bring this crisis to an end? I don't know. So I think what the publics are seeing is that using an army or police to chase people from one place to another, that is what we are seeing. We are not seeing the federal government coming to dialogue with people so that they will table their grievances, and at the end of the day, whether they are going to be agreed or not, there was nothing like that. Now, let me tell us something. If a cat continue to pursue rats, there will be a time that rat will gather other rats and they will become many and they begin to pursue the cat. It will happen in this country if you don't know. So what we are saying that what brought about the illegal refineries in the Delta region, it is because the government promise is going to build standard refinery that will convey everything, but at the end of the day, they fail. You see, what kind of government are we? Now, government begin to budget money in order to fight corruption, in order to end Boko Haram, in order to end this or that, and that never end. They continue to borrow money in order to buy weapons to counter the insecurity situation in Nigeria, yet nothing works. Now, what is even the thing that government has done that has worked in this country? Why won't people crying for disintegration? You know, people are crying for disintegration, and some other persons are saying it is too late because nothing touched them. But I believe that in time to come, everybody will begin to reap what is sown. Now they will know that those that are touched, they are human beings. Now, imagine the Niger Deltas where funds are being generated to pay workers in Nigeria. Federal government cannot develop that place. They cannot put good infrastructure in that place so that the youth in that place will be involved in job opportunity. Instead of that, no. That is why bunkering is going on every time in the Niger Delta. Now, why won't people do it? Because government has failed to build refinery and also provide job opportunity as it has promised. Now, what kind of government is that? Now, what I have said earlier is, now people are panicking everywhere. Nigeria is shaking. And I believe if it continues, one day an earthquake will open and it will swallow the whole of Nigeria. Does the federal government panicking? Are they shaking where they are? Are they even care about the people they are ruling? I don't understand. But how could President Muhammad Buhari came up with an agenda to make Fulani people head of all people and take over the land of Nigeria where the original people has occupied? How can that be possible? So at this juncture, we want to encourage the federal government that when it has promised something, let the federal government fulfill its promises so that there will be peace in the area. Now, in the 36 states of Nigeria, there is no peace anywhere because federal government has not impacted anything. In fact, they have not felt the impact of the federal government.